Hello? Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think...
It's Bale! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, this looks sharp. This looks promising. It's played through for him. Messi receives it in a wide position. Puskas! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Puskas brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Lam. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Deco. Pele, Deco. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Bale. Yamal. Very nicely done. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Pele. Driving on and making good progress. Played out to the left flank. Can he latch on to this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bale receives it in a good position here.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Bale clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Bale. And it's Lam. Tries to pass it through. In comes header! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ball driven towards, terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Lam, here's the return pass. Now it's Bale, shifted it to the flank. Aimed in towards the centre, brilliantly cut out. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left, and he's intervened well there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nesta goes long. Vitinha and Edmilson. And that's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. It's a goal kick.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Vitinha. And this is Bale. Now it's Yamal. And he welcomes it in. Chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Liverpool 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. There's the start of the second half. Yamal. And it's Lam. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hit into the middle.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Now it's Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's searching through. He's looking wide, and it's played in. He gets big! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Vitinha, Edmilson, aims beyond the defence. Puskás, chance for a shot! Goal! And they are right back within touch! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, backing with a shout. Neymar. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run. Lam, he's got tall. More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Climbs up big! Pedri. Rijkaard. And it's Nagatomo. And this is Pele, played in with purpose. Not the most accurate pass. Bale. Good take, and is he in? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar, this is promising. Lam. Nicely weighted ball. Now the cross. Yamal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is Neymar.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Can he spark a counter here? Threads one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bale. He can run onto that. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Pelé. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Pelé. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 30, Messi, el dorsal 15, Deco. Serán sustituidos
Nesta.
por el dorsal
And it's
4,
Cannavaro.
Neymar, el
Paula.
dorsal 24,
Now it's
el
Cristiano
dorsal
Ronaldo.
19, el dorsal 10,
Mateus.
Ronaldinho,
And this
el
is
dorsal
Neymar.
17, cambio de jugadores.
Showing good feet. Mateus. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! He scores! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Ronaldinho. Vitinha makes the interception.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rijkaard.
Habrá
Cristiano
3 minutos de
Ronaldo.
descuento.
And this is Figo. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Figo. Cross to the back post. Up he goes! Not the most convincing of passes. In he goes again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lahm, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Collar looks to get on the end of this. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Neymar, and now the breakaway. Lahm, Liverpool appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Now this could be a chance. That's really well cleared. Martinez. Yaya Toure. Well timed, excellent interception. Lahm. And it's Neymar. Liverpool finding their passes. Neymar.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. Now it's Bale. Yamal crosses it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Pull it. And it's Zico. He has a look up. Threads. It's Van Basten! And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Yamal. Good ball, good take. He can run onto that. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. Pullet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Vitinha. And that's put paid to a promising move. Zico. And a chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Guadalajara really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Guadalajara with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bullet! Just off target. Tries to pass it through. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lam charging forward down that flank. Played out to the left flank. Yamal, little pass back. Zico. Oh, this looks sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Lam. And the return pass. And here's Bale. That's a good ball. Now the ball in. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Guadalajara are looking to go forward now. Thuram cuts out the pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's... Now it's Bale. Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Yamal out towards the flank. Played in deep. It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's hoisted clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Lam goes on a charge down the left. And it's Lam. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thuram. Costa Curta. And Yamal. Look at the space here. Spread out to the left. Now the cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Yamal. He's in a great position here. Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? Yamal, just skips past his man. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has been slung wide. And the cross comes in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking tidy in possession here. Martinez. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Yamal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Big header! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates.
Guadalajara really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Lobbed in behind. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Edmilson. Lam. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Good chance here! Corner number 2 then. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 3 coming up. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Guadalajara really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pass somewhat off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Guadalajara needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Has a look and plays it forward. That's a nicely shaped ball. Neymar. He's looking wide. Lam delivered. He gets big! And he thumps it clear. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Just 5 minutes left. Not too much more here than seeing out... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, what has happened here? Looking to go deep. Nice interception, well timed. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that pass just didn't quite work. Collar chasing after it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet
everybody,
to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Oh, such a clever touch. An instinctive delivery. And that's going right the way across. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Aubameyang. And it's Royce. That's good play. And here's Haaland. Played out to the right. Cross flung in towards the middle. Yamal running with the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Passing is crisp and sharp. Distributed tidily. Xavi Alonso opts for safety. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Aubameyang. He's away. Aubameyang! It's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Lahm delivered. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard.
Gil Vicente really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And the ball is out of play. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Now the delivery. Another chance from a corner. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gnabry. Out for a throw. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Approaching the half-hour mark. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Aubameyang. And it's Royce. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Xavi Alonso. Van Dijk. Gnabry. It's Xavi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He might be in here! Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Out of play for a throw. And it's Neymar.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ball driven towards... It's a mighty effort! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vitinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Neymar. Yamal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 17, failed. Number
Whistle
99,
goes, and we start the second half.
coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution.
Ronaldo is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Wan-Bissaka with the clearance. And it's Lahm. And this is Neymar, and he whips it in. And he's gone backward here. Out towards the flank. Spread out to the left. Lahm plays it in. It's a goal kick.
Substitution.
There's going
in
to be another
progress.
change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Thuram.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lahm.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Out to the left it goes. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Thuram. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Gnabry. Played out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right. Gnabry with the delivery. Has a look and plays it forward. Xavi Alonso. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's in space and looking for options.
That's good play from him.
Incoming delivery. Climbs up big. Oh, off the bar. Neymar. Kola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram makes the interception. Lahm. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. And this is Figo.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Corner. Liverpool have their second corner now.
Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 18, Ronaldinho. Substitutions taking place.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Figo. Threads one in, and he's in on goal. Elects to cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Lahm thinks about the shot. Lahm big header. He has done it. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And it's Royce. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lahm.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Aubameyang. Gets a good foot in there. Edmilson.
There will be 3
Lahm.
minutes
And
added
that
time.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the number on the board is 3. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vieira. Ronaldinho. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Let's go, let's go.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Shoots! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Neymar. And it's made its way to him. It'll be a throw-in. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's whipped and climbs up big, off the post. Now that is commitment to the cause. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lam. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yamal gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Szoboszlai, and that's a dangerous ball. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Pele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe, and a shot! Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. And he was quick to react. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Nicely worked. Lovely, now then. Terrific header! He scored! And the comeback is complete! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Yamal looking to run onto it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Strokes it back. It's a good run down the right. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. So what can they make of this? Vitinha, it's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are off to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Liverpool are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way. Now it's Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm. Strong running down that left flank. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. To Messi. Now it's Pele. Looking for the run. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Lahm. Yamal. Lahm. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Yamal. Hoisted in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's Edmilson. Knocks it out wide.
Pretty robust defending.
The ball is loose and the chase... Oh, he's been caught napping! Neymar has it in a wide position. Big header! Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neymar. Now it's Bale. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's got the beating. Real chance! In for the pieces! Lacking in accuracy.
Eto'o really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Vitinha. And it's Lahm. Neymar. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Neymar. Now here's the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yamal to Lam.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Eto'o.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Messi. Isco. He has a look up. Messi gets into some space. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Birmingham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Messi. Isco. And it's been played through. Oh, shooting chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And here's Yamal. Bale. Goes for a shot! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.